Hi everybody, hello and welcome back to yet another episode of Always Be Brewing. As always, I am your host Chase, and today we are building some Commander Legends things. As for what specifically, I actually don't know. I had a concept of what I wanted to do, and yet I was like, I really kind of want to wait and see how chat feels. My preview cards, I don't preview them until Sunday, so I do have some time. So we will be focusing instead on some really other cool things, which would be the things from other fantastic creators and individuals within the community. And as always, we will be using Scryfall as sort of a base to jump off of. So let's see. Let's refresh the spoilers. We're already 2 new things have come up. So let's scroll through a little bit and see what we have here. We have some cool new legendaries that actually just came out today. Breaches, which is a cool pirate. Whenever one or more pirates you control deals damage to your opponents, exile the top card of each of those opposed armies. You play those cards this turn. Okay, so that's pretty sick, to be honest. That is, I believe, new art for Maelstrom Wanderer, which is gorgeous. Oh, what is this? This I didn't see earlier. As you cascade, you may put a land card exiled this way onto the battlefield tapped. What? Okay, that looks pretty cool. That art is stunning. Oh my god. Let's see. We got Nekuzar, Marchesa, good staples. That's just a super cool Phyrexian. I'm so excited to go back to Phyrexia. We have this guy right here, the Flesh Sculptor. It's another Phyrexia card. Sacrifice 3 other artifacts and creatures. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put 2 of them into your hand. So that could be something to do. Then we have the new Kodama. I love the head right here. Whenever another permanent enters the battlefield under your control, if it wasn't put onto the battlefield with this ability, you may put a permanent card with equal or lesser CMC from your hand onto the battlefield. Got my price for your altar. I'll be sending it on the next 2 weeks, hopefully in time for Xmas. He's using your token as reference to you. Ah, yay! New tutor, Fate Human, Hive Mind, Doomsday, all disgusting things. We have Ikra Shadiki. I love this card. Such a good card. Already, it's a reprint though. Let's keep looking. This is stunning. It is a flying sort of commander. This I think is just super cool in general, which is artifacts you control protection from each CMC cost amongst artifacts you control, which is also really good. I love that. We have another flying partner, Uskry. Xenagos, we already know Xenagos. Liesa. Rather than pay 2 for each previous time you've cast a spell from your commands in this game, you may pay 2 life that many times. I actually kind of think this is a really sick one. I might be leaning towards this one. Gotta love Nimrus, Una's Trickster. I love fairies. Whenever you cast your first spell during each opponent's turn, look at the top 2 cards of your library. Put one of those cards into your hand and the other into your graveyard. Then we have Tavesh Sat, Doom of Fools. I honestly have been leaning towards Krark, to be quite honest. Hi, Steven. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, flip a coin. If you lose the flip, return that spell to its owner's hand. If you win that flip, copy that spell. I really think this is a cool one. I really kind of want to do Krark. And And I may or may not have mentioned to my editors at TCG, I'm like, I kind of want to do Krark. And they were like, that seems pretty sick. So I'm thinking we might be doing Krark today. So we might be doing Krark. Ignore all these weird things I got going on. Okay. Breakfast glazed crunch. Let's go ahead and add in... I can't type today. So as always, gotta have a mountain in our lands here. Or at least, there we go. Okay. So Krark the Thumbless. That 3 visits art is super sick. Krark it is, yes. I think he's neat. I don't like how many teeth he has. Little uncomfortable with that. Okay. So looking at this, definitely going to be doing instant or sorceries, as it has plenty of those, even though we're only in mono red. And I said, is it? My brain is great today. If you lose a flip, so going off the bat here, I definitely think that we're going to be needing Krark's Thumb, because this will actually matter. If you would flip a coin, instead flip 2 coins and ignore 1. So that can be helpful in a situation where things are painful. I don't know if I want to do a partner, to be quite honest. I haven't seen anybody that really speaks to me in terms of being a good partner for him. I actually don't know. Are we going to do a partner? Are we going to not? Partner commanders are always interesting to build. They make me a teensy bit nervous. We cannot do Zinder Split Steven. We cannot. And the reason why is because he pairs specifically with Okan. So unfortunately we cannot do that. I like to do Rule 0 articles, but I also want to follow the rules sometimes. So as to what we can do, I really don't know, because like I'm not really getting a vibe from any of these guys that says like, hey, this is a really good partner, you know? I mean, the card we've printed out with partner. Possibly. We could do a Prismatic Piper for Blue Splash, but I don't know. Instant and sorcery decks actually make me very nervous. Because I am not good at thinking about 2 cards at once. This guy... The Ghost of Ramirez de Pietro. This is really cool. I like that. Isn't there a shark person legend? I have not seen anything. Now, it might be on Twitter, but it might not be here. I have not seen it. We have a monk, human, angel, ooze, Ikra. Oh, lordy. Whenever you win a coin flip, put a luck counter on chance encounter. You know what? Honestly, I'm not mad at that. Let's keep looking. Someone said Kaidel. I don't know if Kaidel would be good here because we're doing spells, not card draw. Now, we could do wheels and use green for the ramp. Does that sound good to you? Like, we could do We could do essentially a wheels deck, and I actually don't know. This is why I don't like partners. They have to feel flavorful to me. Oh yeah, just did that. My brain. Flip a coin. If you win the flip, it phases out. Steven, why would we put this in here? Why? Why? If you had green, you can play Wart the Raid Mother in the 99. We could, but like we need to do an instant or sorcery deck. It feels weird to like... I don't know, like... Guys, before we start recommending cards, if we're going to do a partner, we need to figure out a partner. Now let's do the thing I love to do the most, which is literally just... Let's do it. Okay. You can flip any number of coins. Wart copies the spell, and then you lose the... Then you lost the flip, you get the spell back to your hand. Let's... Okay, I'm gonna figure out a partner before we do anything else. All of these feel weird to tack on to Krark, you know? What if we just did Prismatic Piper and do Is It? Really, could we just do be that person? Because I think we could indeed be that person. Okay, so Muffins in chat is recommending that we could do Vial Smasher. Whenever you cast your first spell each turn, and we could do that. They're both goblins, so that feels a bit fine. So let's vote in chat very quickly. We could do Krark and Vial Smasher, or we could do Krark and Prismatic Piper, which will give us access to blue. I could pair him with non-Krark goblins. Oh lordy. Okay. Yeah, a lot of the partners are partnered with specific. So we're getting some votes for Smasher. I'm gonna heavily rely on you guys to help me make this. Because now I am very much outside of my comfort zone. So when I say I'm going to be leaning on you, I 1,000,000% do say that I'm going to be leaning on you here. So how the heck are we going to build this? I am a nervous Nelly. Okay, so Vial Smasher the Fierce. Cast their first spell each turn, choose an opponent at random, deals damage to that spell CMC. Honestly, not bad. I've taken many a damage from this card. And this allows us to play big spells, giving us access to Rakdos. So actually, let's shop around a little bit here. Because I'm noticing that there's a lot of hefty CMC stuff that we're seeing. Oh look, more cards. So, and this is cool. I maybe next week. Okay, someone said Mirror March, and I will definitely forget that card, so. If we're in big spells in red, then Sunburn's Invocation. Okay. Oh, we're gonna have to get some mana rocks in here. I also agree about the invocation. Good choice. There's some synergy between Krark and Vial Smasher. If you cast an instant, Vial Smasher triggers you if you lose the flip. Oh, that's really good. Thank you. I'm gonna actually just take a little screenshot of that. Fun combo, works well with coin flips. Okay. Hi, Michael's Magic. Okay. One thing did come to mind, and it was honestly this. Hefty, I know, but let's take a big brain think for a second. Two target players exchange life totals. You create an XX colorless horror artifact creature token, where X is the difference between those players' life totals. So first off, I like this. I kind of want to pop it in here. You'll probably say no, and that's fair. Agree with the Torment of Hailfire, and the Exsanguinate is a must. Someone said Felwar. I don't know. I always think this is a bad card. I know it's not, but I always think that it is. We already have Chance Encounter in here. Yeah, the Talisman. Well, a Talisman. Thank God we're not building a triple color deck. Otherwise, I'd be very sad. Okay. Yeah, a good Rakdos. We're going to need a lot of help. Can't type. A concept, if you will. Black Market. It's a hefty or CMC spell. Mind Stone will be better than Felwar, I think, if you don't play both Hedron Archive. I'm going to plop in Black Market, and we'll see how y'all feel about that, because I don't want to forget cards. Gives us card draw. I like it. Let's go ahead and add Winds of Change. Wheel of Fortune. Someone said Curtain. I love it. I love it. I have no notes. Like, 0 notes on that, actually. I really like it. Okay, why am I suddenly thinking cheap with my card? Blasphemous Act, you beautiful brain, you. Beautiful. So question, are we gonna go burn? Because if we're gonna go burn, my brain is like, you know, like, seems pretty good, and it fits with Vial Smasher. It doesn't really fit with Krark, to be fair, but I have the concept, and I kind of like it. Okay, we already got a lot of cards. I like it. Someone remind me that my main deck has to have 98. I'm always a fan of Fire Covenant. I remember that card. This card scares me, but I like it. Hey Fox, how you doing, friend? We are building Vial Smasher and Krark the Thumbless. Also really want to take a moment to let you guys know that this is one of many streams that will be happening for the Extra Life charity stream. I'm currently on Team Fairy area again from last year. So I've set up a donation link down on my stream, on my panels. You should see a sign that says donate. Click it and donate. Our goal is 1,000. I am not sure if I have it set up correctly so that it'll pop up on my donation goal counter. However, it's still a very important thing. Please, 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 please donate. I'll be keeping track of this, and I think it's just a really great way to, you know, give back, and it's really nice. And I liked doing it a lot last year, and I wanted to do it again this year. So let's keep doing it. Okay. Boink. So let's see. We have... Someone said Storm's Wrath. Okay. Mana Clash. I hate it and love it at the same time. Bludgeon. Okay, we got a lot of stuff going on here. Urborg. Coffers. It's gonna be Volrath Stronghold in it, or Cabal Stronghold. Yoink. Okay, we're getting a lot of recommendations in chat. Reiterate. No! My bad. Yeah, I like it. Hey, Mr. Orion. We are brewing currently Krark and Vial Smasher today. Demonic Tutor. I think we're just gonna be saying, like, you know, price today. I feel like that's where we're definitely going, and I'm not opposed to that, to be quite honest. Expedition map. Oh, I'm missing something. Why can't I do this right? Okay. I like it. Already have Wheel of Fortune in here. Itali just seems nice. Let's see, we already did Reiterate. Someone said Vampiric Tutor. Okay, then we have Erebos. We have two Ereboses. I feel like the can't gain life one is the one we want. Stitch in Time. That is not our colors. Sadly. That's a little bit low. Who is mowing their lawn? I don't know about that. So Fox, currently the concept is really good. Someone said Storm earlier. My brain is going into damage dealy mode. But yeah, having a who is mowing their lawn? Well, it's no, it's getting dark earlier now. Summer's over. So, like, my thing is just big amounts of damage, big spells. Is there any big spells yet from Commander Legends in red? Like, any big ones? I agree. Let's ignore the artist, but I do like that card. Currently got a lot going on. Comes into play. Flip a coin and you lose a flip. That's hysterical. I actually like that. Fireball. I really kind of want to do like a Bernie sort of thing. We can kind of do this where, you know, Krark's kind of war-torn, I think. Very much like, you know, messed up dude. One of my favorite red cards ever. Rakdos's Return. Let's see it, you guys. I love it. Let's do it. Hey, Blue Sharpie. Let's see. Oh, Geyser. I mean, Mana Geyser. Yes, I love it. Obun is not in our colors, so we cannot play him. Oh, Carplusion Minotaur. I love that card. I am... Oh, whoa, I was thinking of something else. Never mind. I actually kind of like that, too. Double Vision. Yes. I feel like we're getting into a place now where we're getting better with this. Oh, Obosh. I do like Obosh, and Obosh is in our colors. Quick timeout for just a second while I do some mental shopping here. 4 4 5 5 6 5 4 5 5 6 6 6. Some of these might work, some of them might not, but I like where we're going with this. So in terms of ramp, there's a couple cards I want to think about. One of them being one of my favorite Liliana cards ever, this bad baby. You did suggest Brass's Bounty, and I did forget it, so I am glad that you said it again. Okay, Brass's Bounty. That's cool art. Where's Chaos Warp? Boink. Gamble, I feel like, is a good card. Skullstorm. It's scary, but I like it. I want to be scared. Love this. Okay, we're doing things. I feel like we are like on, we're doing something now. Like at first I was like, but now I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Okay. I love it. Let's do it. Yes. Underworld Breach. Oh, I thought that's a Tinder wall. Ignore me. I'm so stupid. What the heck is wrong with me? I'm such a genius. Okay, 23 friends, hello and welcome. Let's see. The relic is really good. I actually got my my butt handed to me the other day because somebody ramped so well with this. Let's see what our curve is like right now. Disgusting, but that's kind of where we want it to be fair. Deflecting SWAT. I think we'll actually be good in here that we're doing instants and sorceries. Dig it. Okay. Yoink. Okay. Someone said bedevil. I like it. Dreadbore. Terminate. Yoink. Okay. So some Chandras actually allow us to do some good instants or sorcery things. So let's see. We have top 10 cards for this one. Bonus round seems like it'd be kind of good in this deck. At this point, I'm just like adding stuff. The Arabian Nights Mountains, we're not doing that. Feed the Swarm. Let me see what that is. Can't type to save my life. Can't type to save my life. I do love this card. This is a really good card. I don't care what everyone says. Thrilling Encore, good idea. Essentially, yeah. So, in the 6-mana uncountable Chandra for burn. So, I have another concept, for Chandra that I think would be good. This one. Well, no, this isn't the one I'm thinking of, isn't it? No, where is the one I'm thinking of? Give me a minute. I'm trying to do things that I can't remember. What am I... There it is. Ablaze. Chandra Ablaze. That was the one I was thinking of. Okay, really quickly, just gonna... Necropotence. Oh god, remember this guy? Am I right, guys? Sorry. Necropotence. Electro Dominance is amazing. If I could type, it would be even better. Okay, Goblin Char Belcher. Reveal the top card of your library until you reveal a land card. Goblin Char Belcher deals damage equal to the number of non-lands revealed this way. Reveal a land card was a mountain. It deals double the damage. Yeah, I like that. Neck crop 8 hands. So do you guys like my concept of the Chandra Ablaze? Mostly because that -7 is pretty dang good. I quite like it. Mount Billum and Jaro, thank you for the follow, friend. So think about the Chandra while I keep on shopping. Someone said Desperate Gambit. Yeah, I like it. Let's do it. I do like the 4 damage to any target, and that -7 is very quickly obtainable. I already have repeated reverberation in the list. I do have that. We were so close to 6-9, 6-9, you know? Let's see. What about Mirari? Mirari just seems good. Add Mirari. Antgrass Marauders. I love it. Okay. You may cast up to 1 target insert sorcerer card from your graveyard with each extra less paying cost. Spells cast spells twice. Yes, I love it. Dictate of the Twin Dods. I think it's worth it for that extra mana. I like Furnace of Wrath, but also what about Pyromancer's Goggles? Okay, let's see. Furnace of Wrath. Deadly Rollick. We do have Fire Emancipation. Deadly Rollick. I'm scared about Bolus's Citadel just because we don't have a way to... Well, we have like 1 way to gain life in this deck. Which is Exsanguinate. So that's just my hesitation. I'm gonna put that out there. Love that card because in Phage, I have it in my Phage deck. And I have ways to gain life in my Phage deck. So it's like less terrifying. Still terrifying though, but I love this card a lot. Let's see. Target opponent reveals his or her hand. You may copy and sorcery. No. Does twinning staff seem really good, or am I just being kind of poopy here? Not enough permanent. Yeah, we don't have enough for Gary, unfortunately. I was thinking twinning staff for fun, to be quite honest. So I like where Muffins was with that. Pestilent Spirit. Oh my god, I love it. Sorry says, might be nice to go with some anti-life gain tech, since instead to keep everyone else from climbing out of all the damage. With the zombie that gives instance sorcerer's death touch, we have it. Puppet's Verdict. There's a lot of puppets going on. A little bit nervous here. Flip a coin if you win. Destroy all creatures power 2 or less. Gotta check. That was a horrifying noise that just came out of my mouth, but... Oh, that makes me nervous, but, you know, high risk, high reward. Weather's good. Let's see. Imps Mischief. Come on. Come on. I know you're here. Okay, no, we're not doing this. Yoink. Boop. I think I already have sulfuric. I do have sulfuric vortex in here. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of each button summer time and make cast on that. Yep, I like it. Throw a parasite. I do not know about that. I don't know. Maybe. Alrighty. Got Zozu. That kind of hits us, so I don't know. I feel nervous if it hits us. So we don't have that many ways to save ourselves here. Let's see if we have a way. I think Mirapool would be good to add as a land. Alrighty. Do we add Fury Storm? I think we did. Oh, we don't have it. Okay, I'm gonna pop it in. Okay, 27 friends, hello. We're currently building Krark the Thumbless and Vial Smasher the Fierce. We have a concept. We're rolling with it. Do I have a soul ring in here? I do. So let's see. Red Sun Zenith would be fun. I have, honest to God, I've never seen that played. I really haven't. I have not. Just to any target. Why not? Why not, really? Another thing I want to add. Brain Chase. Come on. You can do this. You can do this. You can do this. You just thought of it. I just had a card in my mind and I lost it. I lost it. I do card draw. Oh, what were we doing? Red. Oh, Vandalblast, 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 Vandalblast. Artifact removal. We do have Necropotence. The beacons always make me nervous. Don't ask me why, because I don't know myself, actually. It seems like the cost is never worth it. But, you know, Who am I to judge? Beacon of Unrest. Put target artifact or creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. You know, it returns stuff, actually. We could do both. I don't know if that's a smart move, but, you know, we got cuts. Cuts can always happen. So I definitely feel like we probably way over our number. Let me see. So we should probably add lands because we're at 90 cards right now. So let's go ahead and like look for some lands that have something to do with an instant or a sorcery. And then land. And then have something to do with these two colors. And go. Okay. Well, cool. None of the things that we want to do, apparently. Add 1 to your mana pool. You know, honestly, I think it's a good to add here, to be quite honest. I think we're looking at this the wrong way. Maybe let's start with 1 red. Yoink. Oof. Maybe if I put a space in between it. Gives me the same thing. If I did a B, probably nothing will come up. Okay, cool. Tectonic Giant. Whenever he attacks or becomes target of spell, he deals 3 damage to each opponent. Graven Cairns. Blood Crypt. Graven Cairns. Okay. Gonna let you know that we're gonna need a lot of lands in this deck. Full disclosure, we already have like Urborg. We have like all of like the things that you would think for like mono black lands. I know that if we scroll the way down, I can look at the lands. Oh, duh, it's Luxury Suite. So smart. Okay, Smoldering Marsh. I like this, but it's so specific. Temple of Malice. Yes, I like the temples. Although I've noticed a lot of people don't like them. I like them. I really like them. Bajuka Bog, Spine Rock, Myriad Landscape, Dragon Skull Summit, at this point I can just go to the advanced search. I'm gonna like cut down some stuff here. Boop, boop, boop. Advanced search. Okay. Let's go red. Let's go black. And let's go land and see what we got here. I dig it. Bop it in. Dragon Skull Summit, already got it. Already have Mountain and Swamp in here. I want us to get our like really like big lands in here before we do anything else. Just because I know for a fact, like, got it in here. I think it's Sulphur Springs is good. Got to be careful. Wait, we already have that. Never mind. Big brain moves. Almost made a mistake. So now, what we got? City of Shadows. Might not have enough creatures. How many creatures do we have? Not a lot, I would say. That's a pitiful amount. Yeah, I don't think we have enough for that. Yeah, actually, yes. The cycling lands. What's the black cycling land? I only know the red one, which is Forgotten Cave. No. Barren Moor, that's it. That is it. That is a land. Canyon. That is another one that we can also use, actually. Sick. Let's go ahead. And what is the, we already have the Battle Bond land. What is the fetch? Bloodstained Mire? Is that it? There's our fetch, so we can get a handful of things with this fetch in this deck, to be quite honest. And I think the rest that we can actually pepper in and do basics. I 1000%, I really do emphasize this. I really do think that we're going to need to go heavy in our mana. So I think maybe 38. And I think 38 lands is our go-to here. Doc, hello, and thank you. I appreciate it. What does the castle do for us again before I... Okay. We'll add one more non-basic because I do need more ways to get card draw. I think 38 is a really good way for us to do this. We are definitely, I think, heavy in... Yeah, without a doubt, we are heavy in red. I don't even... Yeah. We're heavy in the red. So we can go like... 9. We can go like 7. No, we can go like 9 and 8. Lava Claw. Hold on, what is this? Lava Claw reaches. If we want a lot of mana, then Lava Creature could be a huge attacker. But its toughness is so small, though. Is that a horse? Is that a headless horseman in the art? That is a headless... No, that's not even a headless horseman. That's just a cool horseman. Okay. I'm a little hesitant about the Lava Claw. I can add it in. And instead, I will drop us down to 7 swamps. I think that's a fair statement. You have to put it in for the horse. He's hiding. Okay. So good news. Actually, this is, you know, a pretty big deal for us on this particular stream. If you're new here, hello and welcome. On this stream, we typically tend to get in the 150 to 170 card range in the midst of building. Currently, we are at 120 something, which is really good for us at this exact moment. Very rarely do we have something so low. So now we can go ahead and start hitting cuts. And I think that once we do that, things will be looking really good. So let's go ahead and dive into cuts. We really only have 20 something cards to cut, which honestly feels like a breeze in comparison to what we normally do. So I'm proud of us. Proud of you guys. So let's sit down and really cut a lot of stuff. I think I really don't want to touch our creatures, to be honest. I think our meat is gonna be maybe a couple of enchantments, and I think maybe a couple of sorceries and a little speckle of artifacts, to be honest. Please blanket, gotta get this look. Honestly, I'm just really cold. My blanket's Rakdos though. Can you see it? My blanket's Rakdos. I'm just very cold in my house right now. Oh, and I'm wearing my Goosebumps shirt. I love this shirt, but I wish the graphic was up higher because it's... It's another Goosebumps shirt. Okay, so let's see. Even though I suggested I think Soulscar's Mage is a bit weak and doesn't fit, that's fine. I kind of agree with that. I really like the Charbelcher, but I also can see why you're saying that. Let's go ahead and get this boy out of here. So let's think about the Charbelcher. I used to own this card, don't anymore. I like it. Alrighty. Usually Charbelcher is in a low land count deck. Fair. Fair. You know what? Yeah, I'm actually okay with cutting that. Now that you say that, it makes a lot of sense because our curve is so high. The benefits, yes, free Shavakadu. Love your username, by the way. We do get that repeatable damage. But our land count is so high. So, you know, what are we going to do about this here? Okay, we can't do that. Literally, just because we don't have the ability to. I really hate my makeup today. I thought I was doing something. The green isn't as lime as I wanted it to be. Was not into it. Very sad. I don't have Severance today. Okay. I'm checking out something really quickly. Oh my god! Okay, so here's the deal. I definitely do not have, oh god, I have to update this. Okay, so here's the deal. Wait, what? Hold on a second. What is happening here? Give me 10 seconds. My brain is so fried. It is so fried. Okay. Brain is back to normal. Sorry about that. Oh my god. Had a bit of a brain fart. Was checking donation things. Which, by the way, please donate. You should totally do it. I know that, like, during a deck building stream, it's not as exciting, but I will have the overlay go, like, yay and stuff once I get that figured out tomorrow and for Sunday as well. Or are you looking at a blue card while we're doing practice? It just came up. You look amazing, Chase. Don't worry. Thank you. I am not a fan of how this looks. Mana Clash can come out. It's a bit cute. Let me look at what Mana Clash does. One moment, please. Okay. Yeah, I agree about the Mana Clash. What is everybody's thoughts about the Goblin Charbelcher? While I quickly get rid of the Mana Clash that we have in here. Okay, so we got rid of that. We're at 20. You know, honestly, it's gonna be a breeze. That is a lie, because we need to have 98 in our main board. So, never mind. It's gonna be still pretty tough, but I still believe in us. I don't want to cut creatures, but at the same time, like, what's our even and odd CMC kind of looking like in terms of Obosh? Like, let's look at Obosh. Okay, we have 9 plus 16 is 25. 36. 36, 43? Don't make fun of me if I have that wrong. Please do not. God, we're going to be cutting all our creatures. I can just feel it. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, the Minotaur. Keep it up, we flip a coin. Whenever you flip a coin, he deals 1 damage to any target. Whenever you lose a coin flip, he deals 1 damage to any target of its opponent's choice. It doesn't really do... It has nothing to do with the deck. It's just cute. You're right. Yeah. Oh god, our creatures are gonna suffer. But I do think that might be have to be a cut. Crazed Firecat. I I like it because it's big and beefy, and it triggers Vial Smasher, which I like because it's spell. So that's off the bat 7, and I like that. And we get the added fun of flipping a coin. You know, we have our Chandras. I don't know if Awaken Inferno is a must. I think Torch of Defiance. I don't know. Young Pyromancer makes tokens, which I'm not opposed to, and then we can pop in. I do like Gutter Snipe. Okay. What about looking at to switch the Fire Cat with an Inferno, Titan, or Magmatic Force? Okay, there's the Inferno, Titan, and Magmatic. Yeah, that is a pretty hefty CMC. I quite like that. And then we can go ahead and add this too. I think we kind of need some better creatures. And I'll get rid of the Crazed Fire Cat. We're back where we started, but I'm actually not mad at that. Yeah, I think we can cut the red beacon. I want to keep the black beacon because we can get stuff back. And I think that is something we need to keep in mind here. So I'm going to keep the black beacon, cut the red beacon. Do we have a lot of board wipes? I mean, we have Fireball. Okay, my brain is like, I feel like we need more board wipes. We have a lot of deals damage to opponent. And we have a couple single targets, so maybe we're okay. Maybe pop in a Damnation, because we already have a Blasphemous Act. I feel good about that. We have a Blasphemous Act and a Damnation. I feel good about that. I know I keep adding cards, and usually I'm like very much like we shouldn't keep adding cards, but I really want to make this balanced. What about the Chandras? I feel like the Chandra Blaze is the only one that really does something with our theme. Do I have a Comet Storm in here? I do not, so let's swap them. So Fireball, we'll swap it for Comet Storm. Okay, so let's see. There's a lot that we need to cut. I just don't know exactly what we need to. I really think Bolas's Citadel needs to be cut. We don't have ways to gain life in this deck. So really, we're playing a very big risk with this card. Yes, the CMC just triggers 6, which is good, to be honest, but I like Brass's Bounty because we are going to be guaranteed some treasure tokens, which it's essentially free, but I think we should keep it. I think maybe Bolas's Citadel might be the cut. Yell at me in chat if you think I'm wrong, but I'm gonna cut it just because we just don't have a lot of ways to gain that back. We have Exsanguinate. And Exsanguinate. I mean, really, that's all we have. Yeah, so good cut on the Citadel. I love Mirari. Expedition map to help us get specific lands. I'm actually not mad because if we need Urborg, we can get Urborg. If we need coffers, we can get coffers. If we need red mana, like if we need that extra red, we can, you know, get... I'm okay with this. Krark Sum, it's staying in here. Fun fact, this, yeah, it rose to $10. I was actually at my LGS the other day, picking up some cards. And they were like, why is Krark so expensive? I'm like, you did not see the new card that just came out? And I picked up my order, and they were like, holy crap, we should probably find them. I'm like, yes, you should. Let's see. I think maybe No to the Underworld Breach. I've never liked the card? Question mark? Necropotence has always scared me as a card. But it's card draw, so I guess we need it. I really like Everlasting Torment for the first two abilities. The Wither doesn't really bother me. Yeah, my LGS is open. They're open for pretty much just like to come in, pick up card orders and leave. And they do online pre-orders and stuff. I don't know about Breach. Yeah, mine is open, but not for play as well. But I don't know if this deck leans into Breach. Does it lean into Breach? Because the concept of Escape, I've never really played Escape. That's not a mechanic I'm super comfortable with or familiar with. I know that it was a very big deal in Standard. But for me, it's like, And Doc Venture, yes, they do. They're actually on TCG Player, my sponsor. Wink. So check them out. Wonderful card shop, wonderful people. I love it. My card shop that I go to is this one, and it's a half an hour away from me. And there's one 5 minutes from my house, and I don't go there because reasons. So I like to go to the one 30 minutes away from me because they're that good. They're really good people, and I love my card shop. Should I keep Black Market? Yes or no? I am begging you friends to help me with cuts. So Mirror March. Yeah, Mirror March we need to get rid of. We don't have a lot of creatures. I like the card itself, but it doesn't really do much. Okay. May reveal the top X cards in your library X as a CMC. Yeah, I love Sunbird's Invocation. Okay, okay, yeah. Black market's everybody's. It's not just ours. I will say this. It's whenever a creature dies. So 24 friends, hello! We're currently building Krark the Thumbless and Vial Smasher the Fierce. We are doing Rakdos Goblin, big mana spell shenanigans. So we're gonna see how this goes. We're in the middle of cuts right now. We have 20 cards left to cut, which is not that bad considering how we usually are. So Black Market, it's for all creatures, so not just ours. I think it's a good way to ramp. I'm also a little bit nervous about it. In Phage, it's done wonders, but then again, I'm in mono black, so, you know. No, you're good. Furnace of Wrath, Chance Encounter. I like everything. I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't like Underworld Breach. I don't like it. If I'm wrong on this, I really do encourage you to tell me that I'm wrong. I just do not like that card. I just don't like the escape mechanic. I'm so sorry. Okay, instance. Honestly, I feel like Sorcerers is gonna be our main Desperate Gambit. Flip a coin, target opponent calls heads or tails while this coin is in the air. If the flip ends up in our favor, double the damage dealt by a source you control. I like it. We have Vampiric Tutor, Comet Storm. So we're not gonna cut things because they're too good. Because we want the deck to win. So I would definitely say keep good stuff. So let's see. I love Electro Dominance. I maybe Imp's Mischief. I don't really know about Imp's Mischief, to be quite honest. As a card, I used to have it in a deck a long time ago. So maybe not the Imp's Mischief, because it does make us lose life. So I think maybe cutting the Imp's Mischief. Yeah, I like it, but I don't think we need it in here. If I can type, that would be good. And there's some enchantments in here that I want to keep. Atali I want to keep because Atali gives us the possibility of having creatures. And the possibility of casting. Then Stolen Strategy is also the same thing, so I like it. Desperate Gambit, I like it. Terminate and Bedevil. Cast Warp, Deflecting, Swat, Fire Covenant. This is a creature removal as you choose among any number. It's divided. Because I'm scared of the ideas of blanking my own burn spells. Desperate Gambit. Okay. Yeah, Sunbird's Invocation is whenever you cast a spell you reveal the top X cards. You may cast, it's not non-lands, it's our instants and sorceries. So I say we keep it. Because it's when you cast a card with CMC or less. So let's go ahead and get rid of the Desperate Gambit. Alright, Desperate Gambit. Okay, did we agree on the Goblin Charbelcher? Did we do that? Someone please tell me. I don't remember if we did. Curtain's Call is a good destroy creatures, put on the battlefield, all creature under charge. Okay, speaking English, Chase, not gibberish. Put onto the battlefield under your control all creature cards and all graveyards that were put there from the... Yes, like it. Thrilling Encore, cut it. I don't know which one we're gonna cut. Sorry, there's a delay in chat. Oh, the Charbelcher. Cutting the Charbelcher. Thank you. I forgot the question I asked. Okay, cutting Charbelcher. Very smart, I am. By very smart, I mean I made a mistake. Do we want the meme Dream of Black Sun Zenith plus Scorpion God because reasons? No! No, Muffins, no. Curtain's Call, Thrilling Encore, Repeated Reverb. I feel like we can get rid of some. I think we can get rid of like Terminate and like I feel like we can get rid of some single target removal. I feel like see, Muffins, I like the concept, but it doesn't really fit with what we're doing right now. I like it a lot, but like we're doing mostly like damage shenanigans. Let me take a peek. Do you want to do? Does that seem like it would be a good thing in here? I really don't know, to be quite honest. Someone said Rakdos's return. That's only to one opponent, so I kind of. Oh. I'm scared of Fire Covenant. I think I'm gonna cut Fire Covenant. I'm really sorry. No, not Fire Covenant. Let's get rid of Terminate. Fire Covenant is a global. I don't know. I'm just getting nervous now. I'm second guessing myself. Gamble, Red Suns, Vandal Blast. We have Winds of Change, Tutor, Exsanguinate, Feed the Swarm. Finale of Promise, I like that. Immolating, maybe get rid of the Rakdos is returned. Oh. These cuts are now making me nervous. After cutting Rakdos' return, we have 14 cuts left to make. For each tapped land your opponent's control. I love Profane Transfusion. Like, I really like it a lot. But I don't know if it does what we need it to do. Guaranteed we... Okay, hear me out. I like this because... well... Okay, brain fart. I like this card because essentially we're not going to have a ton of creatures, as evidenced by our little tiny baby creature list we have. And I think it'd be really good to have this in here. We can deal 9 damage to somebody, possibly 18 if we have our Fire Emancipation out. 27 with Fire Emancipation, or 18 with one of our other damage doublers. Then we can go ahead and just lock in someone else's life total, perhaps the higher one. Give them our baby life total. Yeah, I think maybe cutting these 2 Chandras are good and keeping a Blaze. Which, it makes me sad because I love both of these Chandras a lot, but they don't really have a lot to do with the deck. So now we have 12 left to cut. My brain says keep the windfall effects, which we only have 2 of. We have Wheel of Fortune, and we have Winds of Change. Those are both really good. Hey Crab Basket, so currently I'm participating in the Extra Life organization charity campaign this year. I am on Team Fair Area 2, and I am working in tandem with 2 lovely individuals in the community. We have Air Bubbles and Bibliovore Orc, or Orcish Librarian, as the lovely people know him as. We are currently raising funds for the Seattle Children's Hospital and Children's Miracle Network hospitals. And we're just doing really good, like, fun donation stuffs. My goal is $1,000. I'm trying to shoot for the stars here. Let's see. Well, what if we got Fire Covenant down to 10, then Profane Transfusion and set our opponent down to 10 and make a huge creature? That sounds fun. It does, so I really like that card. So I think perhaps we should just keep moving. I could maybe get rid of Gamble. We already have 2 tutors down here. Do we need another? Or maybe we do. I don't know. I think maybe cutting Vampiric Tutor? No, I don't know. I'm not good at this. I'm bad at cuts. Okay, I'm gonna take out Gamble. I got someone's permission. Let's see, Gamble. We're now down to 11. I really don't want to take out Obosh, but I really don't know if we're in a good position here to run Obosh. Let me see. So we have 6 plus 17. I'm so bad at math. You cannot laugh at me for pulling up my calculator right now. You cannot laugh at me. 6 plus 17. Okay. Plus 10. 37 plus 7 is 44. So if we do 37, you're at a cool Chris 44, so that's like half the deck. I'm also thinking Hedron Archive, to be quite honest. So do you think Obosh would be good considering we have 44 cards in this deck that are odd. And that is a little under half, actually, because we'll have 54 even. So is it worth it to run Obosh? It is almost half, but is almost half good. Oh yeah, Vial Smasher is odd. So that is, you know what? Yeah, okay, fair. Keeping it from the commander, and muffins. Yes, that's also fair. Okay, so we're gonna keep Obosh. Smart brain moves only. I feel good about our artifact situation now. Yes, that 7 mana is expensive, but the copying of the copy of the copy just feels good. I have Phyrexian Arena in here to help us draw cards. Chance Encounter just feels good. Black Market is something I want to revisit. I like this card because we can get some mana generating here. But I don't know. We're at a position now where we have 10 cards left to cut, so we're really down to the wire. Not bad, I would say, for us, considering how we are here. If you doubt it, take it out. Okay, but I also know that these colors are hard to ramp in. And if there's just a few well-placed board wipes. I was playing Phage, and there was a few well-placed board wipes, and suddenly I had 23 black mana because of Black Market. And I really like that card. So 10 cards. Comet Storm. Does Black Market spark joy? Good question. I don't know the answer. Is Thrilling Encore... Does Thrilling Encore fit? It's a good spell. Is it a fit, though? I don't think so. Like, we may be wiping the board at times, and yet I'm not so sure. Because I have no idea. I don't own one. Okay. I'll cut Black Market, and I can always revisit it later. And I think maybe cutting the Thrilly 25 mana is difficult. It really is. Especially if we have a lot of X spells, which we do. So I think cutting Thrilling Encore is also the move. So now we are at 108, which is not that bad. Now we just have to get to 100. So 8 left. Someone said Puppet's Verdict. The only it's a good board wipe. It's flavorful because of the coin flip. However, we might have to copy it with Krark, and I don't know if that'll be fun. So maybe cutting the Verdict, because right now we have Fire Covenant, we have Giant's Immolating Inferno, we have Exile, Curtain Call, Winds of Tudor Dreadbore. 3 targets. When you lose a flip or choose, if you lose a flip, it has no effect. If you win 1 or more flips, it deals 3 damage to a creature. If you win 2 or more flips, 6 damage with 3 or more flips. Draw 9 cards. That's card draw, so maybe keep that. We don't have it in there yet, but we can pop it in. Let's finish this, though. Mana Geyser? But that's ramp. Storm's Wrath is a pretty good board wipe, I would say. Goblin kind of fuckery. Hey Nilla Sprite, yeah, we're doing some goblin shenanigans with Vial Smasher the Fierce and Krark the Thumbless. This is not where I expected to be going with this. To be extremely honest, my brain was like, we'll see how we do with just Krark. Never in my mind did I think we're gonna do partner and have it be goblins. So, um... maybe Deflecting SWAT? Deflecting SWAT is the same as Imp's Mischief, both extra steps. So I'm gonna get rid of Deflecting SWAT. That's where my brain just went. Where is Curtain's Call? Because I know we have it. It's a high CMC spell, though. That's a 6 mana. Drop it down if you have 3 opponents. That'll drop it down to 3. So... I mean, SWAT is literally the same thing as Imp's Mischief. And then here. You may choose new targets for spell or ability. You may change the target spell with this. You may change the target of target spell with a single stone. It's basically the same. If by extra steps you mean cast a 2 or 3 commander, those extra steps that you'd already take. Let's see. I'm trying to see if something happened. Give me 1 second to do something. Boop. Oh my god, somebody just donated $250. I have no idea how to connect that to here. So we're just going to fix this and make it reflect what it currently is. Someone just donated $250. I don't know who did it. I am so sorry that I don't have this correctly flopped here. I'm so sorry about that. I really need to get in contact and fix my donation bar link, because I did it last year and it was great. So I'm gonna update it, so give me 2 minutes while I do that. I'll manually update it. I don't care. But we are now currently $250. It's there. It is. Yay! So thank you to whoever donated $250. Crab baskets. I see you. It is you, Crab Baskets. Crab Baskets, thank you so much for the donation of $250 towards Extra Life. Thank you. It took me a second to figure out how to find your name on my screen, but thank you so very much. And Crab Baskets, if you want to send me a direct message on Twitter or Twitch, whichever you feel comfortable with, drop down your address and I'll send you some tokens. So thank you for doing that. $250. Yay! Okay, let's keep going. Okay. Okay, so we can... Okay, we'll pop it back in. We'll pop in Deflecting SWAT again. I'm not a fan of it, but y'all seem to vibe with it, and I respect that. Okay, so let's go back to our deck. I agree that there is more upside. I've just the whole concept of change targets rather than copy and choosing new targets is a little weird to me, because like that's not going to do anything against a counter spell really, and that's not going to really do anything against a board wipe. Now that if it was something like a Teferi's Protection or Heroic Intervention, then I'm all for it. But so let's just keep going. We only have 8 cards left, so not that bad here, to be honest. Oh, okay. I didn't know that's how it worked. Okay, well now I know it's good. Okay, never mind. Okay, Chase has been proven wrong, and I appreciate you proving me wrong because I need that to be done every now and then. So what are final cuts? Because we have 8 cards left to cut. Crab Baskets, thank you for sending me that DM. Once the stream is over, I will get back to you. Okay, let's keep going. So, 8 cards. We can do this. We can do this. Someone said dread something. Dreadbore. Okay, I feel comfortable with those cuts. Dreadbore. What is Chance Encounter? I really need to know my cards better. Oh, but it's a win the game. Oh, I want to keep it. I want to keep Chance Encounter so bad. Oh, I want to keep it so bad. I want to keep it so bad. I know why we have to cut it, but I don't want to. Okay, okay, okay. Yay or nay to the Chance Encounter? Okay, fair point. Not a lot, but our commander does it, but you're also correct that we don't really do it too much. So I'm gonna be sad about it, but I respect the decision and the choice. We now have we have 5 cards left to cut. If we had 105 cards left to cut, I would cry. I would definitely cry. So, what can we do? 5 left. We can do this, and I know we can. Let me awkwardly fiddle with my sponsors down at the bottom. Aligning these things is like so annoying. You think it would be the easiest thing in the world. It is not. Okay, that looks a little better. 5 left. We can do this. No, if we were in blue, then we would def keep encounter because of shenanigans. Fair, extremely fair. When it enters the battlefield, if you choose a random player, the player accesses this resource from a graveyard, copy that card. May cast. Okay, I like it. Pestilent Spirit. Possibly, yeah, I like it. Okay, happy early Halloween to you too. Not gonna lie, this seems like a standard Vial Smasher deck with minor Krark Sprice. I agree about the Young Peasy feeling kind of medium. Ooh, almost cut the wrong thing. Okay, so we now have 4 left to cut. Okay, 4 left. We can definitely do this. I like Gutter Snipe because I like Gutter Snipe. Plus, that can be doubled to 4 with one of our 3 damage doublers, or to 6 with our other one. So I do like that card. Plus, we need the creatures, so I'm gonna keep it. Jeez, 4 cards. I know that we can do this. I'm just really struggling with it. I really like all the, like, I'm looking through these things and I like them all. Skyclave, I think it's really good. I can understand hesitancy on it, but I really think it's a good card. It's neat. It's really neat, right? I cut the snipe. If I were small decks, that'd be good, but with big spells, it's quite slow. But I can see keeping it. I've just never heard of it. Nilla Sprite, I didn't know it existed until yesterday. Honest to God story. Someone was like, yeah, it's a really good card. I'm putting it in my deck. I'm like, I've never heard of this before. And they sent me a picture, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, so, okay, we'll cut the snipe. I'm not excited about cutting the gutter snipe. But I understand. Okay. 3. Please no more creature cuts. I don't think I can take it. As a creature reliant person, I get nervous. Yeah, 1 to 2 times. Fair. Yeah, because we're... Okay, yeah, because we're doing big dump spells, so that makes sense. Okay, so 3 cards left. I know that we can do this. I believe in us with our heart and our soul. 3 cards. My brain is thinking the Red Suns, but I like that it shuffles in. Vandalblast is good removal. My brain is also thinking maybe cutting some of the wheels. We have 3 wheels, 2 wheels, and then 1 black card draw. Yes, we do have a Bosch in here that can do it. Winds of Change. It's a 1 mana spell. Yeah, okay, fair. Actually, Winds of Change is a 1 mana spell. We'll keep the other 2. Because that'll be at least 3 damage versus like 1. Okay, I do not know. We need any of our legendaries. We have other legendaries in here. Jaya's Immolating Inferno is gonna be a stay for me. Definitely a stay. Plus we have 2 commanders and another handful of legendary things. So I say keep. We also have Chandra, which counts. I like Feed the Swarm because it's enchantment removal, and we might need that, so a definite keep in my mind. This helps us get a, I like Skullstorm. Beacon of the Unrest, I feel like we can get rid of. I don't want to, mostly because it's a recursion. I did get a Jaya's Altar from Megan. I was really happy about that because I don't want to support that artist in any single capacity. So I'm going to be slotting it into I will be slotting it into my Chandra deck. We have 2 cards left. I feel like we're on a roll. Like, this feels pretty healthy to me. I feel less stressed than I normally do when we're deck building, you know what I'm saying? So Chaos Warp does any target. Permanent, yeah, we have to keep that. Storm's Wrath, I like because, remember, we can copy it, and with multiple copies, we could do like 8 damage, which could wipe a board. And also, against Planeswalkers, Fury Storm. Whenever you cast a spell, copy it for each time. Choose. Is Furnace of Wrath the only doubler that hurts you too? If so, I'd cut it since we have better non-symmetrical damage doublers. We have Furnace of Wrath and Dictate of the Twin Gods, which is global. And then we have Fire Emancipation, which is just us. I would feel comfortable cutting one of our damage doublers. And I also think maybe cutting the Fury Storm is an okay cut, too. I think we have enough copy this. So I think a Fury Storm cut is good. And we can cut the Furnace of Wrath. Because, and we can keep So if we cut Furnace of Wrath, we can keep Dictate of the Twin Gods, Obosh, and Fiery Emancipation, which would be 3 instead of 4, which actually 4 feels kind of overkill. And I think Dictate of the Twin Gods is a good keep because of the flash effect. So we now have exactly 100 cards, which now has us kind of slide into the next portion of the deck building stream, which is me asking you guys, how the heck do you feel about this deck? Do you feel comfortable with it? Do you like it? Please let me know your thoughts and feelings on what we are currently doing. Just because I have positive feelings. It's good that we have positive feelings. Alrighty. That's good. I love it because of Sunburntification's one of my favorite cards. I actually really like it in here, so I say definite keep to that. Do you guys think that we could change anything, add anything, remove anything more? Oh, I have a shadow right here. I do not like that. We're gonna have to figure out why I have a shadow. And this is why you don't mess with your lighting live on camera. I was like, why is this so dark? But it's because there's a shadow right here. Count the shadows. Funbirds is always an auto win with Vial. I think we're good. Count the shadows. Okay, so hey, captains at arms. We are currently brewing ooh, you said Aria Flames. Let's check it out. Whenever it ETB is each opponent gains 10 life, whenever you cast an story versus sorcery. Oh, that's neat. What are you guys' thoughts of Aria Flame? I'm not opposed to that. I like it. But I also like everyone's opinions as well. Do we have bigger vial? I don't know what that means. But please tell me. Hello, 22 friends. Let's see. From the lack of reaction to count the shadows of suspect in a room is not directive of Doctor Who. Oh, I am a fan of Doctor Who, but I was only I was really into Doctor Who. But I was only into him during the Eccleston and Tennant phase. After that, I didn't really like it. I love Krark, so yes. It was in a Tennant episode? God, I'm an awful Doctor Who fan. What episode is it? Tell me, because I'm now extremely disappointed in myself. When Dr. Donna dies. Oh, God. So, Richard, we have Volcanic Visions in this deck, thank God. Oh, when River dies. Okay, unpopular. I gotta toggle for this one. Unpopular opinion. I never liked River Song. Did not like River Song. Not a River Song fan at all. I was a die-hard Rose fan. Rose all the way. The Rose and the Doctor. Rose and the Doctor. I just, I'm sorry. Just absolutely did not like River Song. I did not. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. Okay, so now we added Krark. We actually have one card to cut, which, again, it's not going to be that hard. So let's go ahead and move to our cuts one more time, because Krark actually is kind of a must in here. You may choose new targets for a sorcerer spell and copy that spell. You may choose 2 targets for the copy. I like it. I do have to say we have a lot of choose new target spells. That's not a bad thing necessarily. So we'll plop that in too. So now we have 2 cards left to cut. So what are you guys feeling for cuts now that we have 2 left? What should we cut? I'm gonna look at this art. Ricochet personally. Okay, so then we'll cut the Ricochet. Which only leaves 1 card left to cut. Okay, so 1 card left. What do you guys feel about our remaining card to cut? I wish that you could see this better. It's my Goosebumps shirt. I like it. My second Goosebumps shirt. I got 2. Okay, what do you guys think? I like Magmatic Force. I don't know. This is a really hard final card to cut. I feel like Magmatic Force is better than the Titan, to be quite honest. Maybe cutting Inferno Titan? And we only have 2 tutors left in the deck, so I'm gonna say no cuts to tutors. Maybe cutting... Okay, we'll cut Curtain's Call. Okay, guys. We are now at 100. Which means that we are completely done and finished. So yay, that's actually really good. Crap. We have discourse in chat. We have some people saying that they actually really like it within a Vial deck, which I get wholeheartedly. It's really good. Austin, yes, this actually has been record time. We've been really just going through it. So how about this? Press 1 in chat if you want to cut Curtain's Call, 2 to keep it, 1 to cut Curtain's Call, 2 to keep it. Vote in chat now. One to cut, 2 to keep, 1 to cut, 2 to keep. 1 to cut, 2 to keep. Real votes only, please. Please, only real votes. Please, only real votes. Okay. So we have currently 2 votes to keep. We have none to cut. So if we add it in, we're just gonna have to find 1 other card. Okay, we're having votes to cut, so we'll keep it cut. Okay, so we're gonna cut it. Okay, we're cutting it. So we are now done with the entire deck as it is, which means it is time to vote for a name for this deck that we have built together. So please drop down your name ideas in chat while I go ahead and type the description. So chat, give me your best deck name ideas for this deck, please. Krark's other thumbs, crispy thumbs, the fierce of the thumbless. Already good idea. What's our curve looking like? The smart questions are being asked and I don't want to pay attention to those. Also, Captain at Arms, thank you for the follow, friend. Our curve is actually highest in 3. With 8 cards and 7, but we have some ramp, so I'm scared, but also okay. Crunchy fun. Goblins go brr. Goblins go brr. Is that what everyone likes? Vote for your favorite. I wish there was like a thumbs up that you could do like on Discord, but you can't in chat, which, you know, I totally get why you can't do it, but y'all are typing out some novels in chat. I love it. Glazed crunchy fun. Entire B-movie script. I dig it. How about crispy thumbs? I kind of like crispy thumbs. Crispy thumbs feels good. What do you guys think of crispy thumbs? I like crispy thumbs because it implies that they were exploded off with our explosives. Like we just detonated something and it went, you know. I kind of like crispy thumbs. So what do you guys think about crispy thumbs? It's hard to make names, right? Thumb for the thumbless. Crispy thumbs it is. Alrighty, guys. So that means we have finished our entire deck building stream. Oh my god. We actually did this in record time, under 2 hours, with very little, you know, discourse about cuts, which is very, very rare. And we had very low numbers of cards in the deck. We usually have around 150 to 170. We had 122. Very good and awesome. So without further ado, guys, it's time for me to do my little outro at the end of the stream. If I could go ahead and get my stuff right, that'd be great, says Chase. This is my links to my link tree. You can find my Amazon wishlist, my YouTube links, links to my tip jar, links to my TCG articles, and sponsorships as well. I am also sponsored by TCG Player, and you can check that out right there. Using that link supports me as a creator, and a little goes a long way, so it'd be super helpful, and I would greatly appreciate it. Let's see. I am also, here's my Twitter, that's where I post most of my content. I also, let's see, there is my tip jar. I also have a Discord and a Patreon. If I could type my Patreon. So if you give me just 1 second, I'm going to go ahead and pull up my Patreon info so I can do my Patreon stuff. Patreon's been acting a little bit weird lately, so I'm really glad it's letting me log in, because the other day it was like, I'm not gonna let you log in. So we're in the middle of the month, which means only Click and Glenn Ledger tier patrons get a shout out. But if you want to get a shout out every time I stream for that month and become a Click and Glenn Ledger tier patron, shout out to King Sundere, Triad Gamers, Adriel Beauchamp, Brennan 6, Austin Helgeson, Eric Hoff, ALK Alters, Seraph 6, Katie, and Carlton Parsons. Thank you guys so much for being Click and Glenn Ledger tier patrons. I also have Groundling and Noble tier patrons, but you only get the shout out at the very beginning of the month, so stay tuned for that. And yay, happy Halloween to you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. And yeah, so for people who are watching this on YouTube, or my TCG Player article, which will be coming out this Sunday, or you'll be seeing it right here above and below me is the article. But for those, if you want to stick around for just 10 seconds so we can see if we can raid somebody really quickly. My phone just died, but I do know that Olivia is currently streaming. So let's go ahead and raid Olivia for some cool, sweet Paper Commander gameplay, if it'll allow me to raid people. So give me a second. There we go. Let's raid Olivia. Just chill out and, you know, raid a really cool creator in the community and show her some much needed love. And hey, have some fun with some cool Paper Commander gameplay. So you guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye! And now I'm waiting to see if the raid went through.